I want to talk about self-love, because on this journey, when we are choosing to live more from our heart, we are sometimes struggling with thinking that things should look a certain way, or we should be a certain way, or we should do certain things. And that's not it. That's in the realm of the ego. Because in the realm of the soul, the heart, there is no expectations. There is no right or wrong. Things just are what they are. And we are free to create the next moment the way we want to. And that, knowing that, is giving us such freedom and such peace. And when we are in that peace, it's so much easier for us to hear the soul's whisper, or our gut feeling, or our intuition, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to share this little thing from this weekend to show you what I mean. Because on Saturday I was doing a podcast with my friends, and yesterday I was realizing that I had been speaking against myself in that podcast. And the first thing my ego was telling me was, see, you are not ready to have those sharings. You are not having the clarity you need for this. But then I was going down in my heart, and I was feeling this love for myself. I was feeling this acceptance of me being human. And I was knowing that, of course, I'm allowed to be human. I am allowed to be saying things that is maybe not so wise. Sometimes I speak from my head, sometimes I speak from my heart, and sometimes during a conversation we get clarity during the conversation, and then that's gonna make us say things that's gonna be contrary to what we said before. But I wanna allow myself to do that as well. And that's the real freedom. That's when we are living from our heart, when we are stopping the blaming or the fear of not being good enough just because we are not always saying things with great clarity or wisdom, or even that is things can be not correct. And that feeling and knowing of being okay with that is important, and that is key to stay more down in our heart, because then we are not spending time up in our head knocking ourselves because we did something wrong. That is beautiful. Tonight I have been making a lot of takes on this, and I have no idea why. And I have been up in my head asking what is going on. And I guess it's just maybe of the